Coming up on Facebook Live shortly.
Hey, good morning. I like this song. Can anybody name this band? Good morning, Christopher. Anybody name this band? Band and song. Can you name it? And give me a movie where this band and song was a part of it. Good morning, Kurt. All right, Drop Off Flight Sports. We're back. I'm running a little bit late this morning, but we are back in the driveway because it's summer vacation. I do not know if I'm going to get any representation of the seat. It's probably going to be on and off. I mean, it's summer vacation. But we're brought to you by Bobcat of Indianapolis with the 4 Indy area locations to serve you. Good morning, Tyler. First time I've been with you since what? Friday, I guess. And we have a new Indy 500 champion, Will Power. My man Ed Carpenter finished second yesterday. I talked to him both. Podcast at 1070thefan.com. Good morning, Hip Hugger. Good morning, Jennifer. Ed Carpenter rocked the JMV Sucks, too. Seltzer, looked like you and Blake had a great time Sunday. We had a fantastic time Sunday. It was a little warm, but it was all right. Had a great time, man. Really did. Good morning, Pete. Jennifer asked if I got chicken last night. I did not get chicken last night. I might try it again tonight. I had to come straight home, but I did not. Mandy Callahan Kendricks, good morning. Brian Foley, man, good to see you. And it was incredibly hot at the 500. Heath is in too. Happy summer vacation, JMV. Pete, good morning. I'm still not recovered from that race, man. It was something, wasn't it? I mean, the entire weekend was kind of hot and humid, and it kind of wore you out. You're probably still trying to come back from that right now. Okay. Hey, Jennifer, by the way, I'm still searching for great chicken. Great chicken, like the Friendly Tavern in Zionsville, right? Great chicken like Popeyes, right? Dustin says this, my daughter Lily and I are watching. Good morning, Dustin and Lily. Good morning to you guys. I wish Lainey would come out here. I ought to go get her. I'm going to honk the horn. I'm going to honk the horn and see if she comes out here right now. So good morning, Dustin and Lily. Sean, good morning to you. You survived the Coke lot. Well done. Heath is super depressed about the Cavs and the Warriors Part 4, which is worn out. I would agree, yes. BT Dude, do you think your Twitter friend Robin is watching? Yeah, what BT's talking about, good morning, Colleen, is Robin. Somebody named Robin decided to just come after me yesterday about how she has to change the channel because I'd actually posted a picture of me in Carb Day having a chug off of a Stroh's beer with a listener who was out there. And she decided to rip me for it. And I said, hey, listen, I like to have fun with the listeners, like to meet people, like to have a lot of friends. And she seemed like she was about as enjoyable as a migraine. Seriously, enjoyable as a migraine. That's you can check it out on Twitter, too. Her name is Robin something. And she's the, along with, I think, my man, what's his name? Randy Mittman, kind of like the turd in the punch bowl. What's up, Rick Clark? Kent Fisher, good morning to you. The NBA is fixed. The NBA cannot be fixed because if the NBA were fixed, there's no way in the world the Rockets would miss 27 consecutive threes and shoot 7 for 44. You can't fix that unless you hit some shots, all right? Cannot be fixed. No way. Not even the amount of awful calls that you can say the NBA best in the world officials put on the Rockets. 7 for 44, my man. Don Phillips says nothing wrong with some fun. That's absolutely right. Nothing wrong with fun. I don't know who this Robin person is, but I guess I have to tell her every day, say, hey, go ahead and turn the channel every day at 3. Because that's what she does every day at 3 is turn the channel. She's a piece of work and no fun. I don't want to be around anybody that's no fun is going to hassle. None. Jennifer says, yes, the Friendly has great wings. You can call them and order them. Sean says, seems like lots of people have LeBron fatigue. I think lots of people, Sean, actually have just overall fatigue. You got LeBron fatigue. I think you have Warriors fatigue. I mean, 4 consecutive years of wear somebody out. There's no doubt. I think that's kind of part of it. Good morning, my friend Jeremy Goad. Hey, quick shout to my Eastern Green friends, Chris Hudson, Rob Hudson, David Hayes for joining me up there on Sunday. Had a great time. It was fun, man. It was really fun at the race. The morning show we did, the lead-in show, the pre-race show I did with Tony Katz was outstanding. I had a great time. I mean, it was seamless, too, which, rarely happens in what we do, so that was fantastic. So that was good on Sunday. I don't mind Will Power. I didn't mind Will Power going crazy at the end, knowing what he has thought about that race. Did I want Ed to win? Absolutely. Ed finished second. By the way, Ed joined me yesterday. I believe Ed is going to keep the JMV Suck sticker on that car for Texas in 2 weeks. So that's good. Bob Chambers, good morning. We need some Pacer fatigue. We do need Pacer fatigue. You know who the Pacers need, don't you? The Pacers need, are you ready? The Pacers need Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, he's not coming. Klay Thompson would be absolutely perfect for the Pacers. Want to know why? Not because he's just a really good player, a really good shooter, but he fits in everywhere. I like the guy because really you can look back at his contributions as saving the series, seriously, for the Warriors, and the reason why they're back in the finals, Game 6. And then in that moment last night in the first half where the Warriors couldn't do anything and he had 3 fouls and he was hitting some jump shots and, at least keeping them within reach of the Rockets. He doesn't mind not getting all this pub, not getting all the commercials. I like Klay Thompson a lot, man. Klay Thompson would be perfect. Rick Clark says, what about Eric Gordon? Eric Gordon has shown his value, there's no question. It's just those guys couldn't hit the side of a barn last night. Diane Jacobs, good morning. Chris says, yeah, number 12, shoulder fatigue. It is. It's like Andrew Luck. We're as tired of the Warriors and the Cavaliers as we're as tired as Andrew Luck. Or LeBron versus the Warriors as we're tired as Andrew Luck, right? Probably. And that shoulder. NBA equals WWE. Hey, you can't script that, though. Those guys missed 27 consecutive threes, right? 7 of 44. You can't script that no matter what you do. You just have to be bad at shooting at that moment and then not try to do absolutely anything else. It was amazing. Bob Chambers says, Jennifer, just think we're only about 45 days from the opening of training camp. I don't want to think about that, man. I want to embrace the summer. Let's all embrace the summer right here, even when we get on and off representation from the star of the show. I'm going to honk the horn one more time and see if I can get somebody out here, but I don't think I can. I don't know what they're doing. What do you guys think about the 500? Good, bad, thumbs up, thumbs down for the 500. And not just with the winner, but the race overall. Thumbs up or thumbs down? Television numbers were down, the lowest since 1986. However, the attendance figures I thought had to be up. There are a ton of people out there. I mean, it looked packed to me out there. Corey Hall says, didn't really want to see a 7-game flop-off between Harden and LeBron. Brian, good morning to you. Michael Gilmore says it wasn't as hot as I thought it would be. Hey, man, 92 is not that bad, right? Rick Clark says, let's have 3 carb days a year. I'm telling you, we need 3 carb days, Rick. You're right about that. We need to have fun. We don't have enough fun. We need to have 3 carb days a year. I'd be right there with you on that. Celebrate it. Yep. Colleen says, too hot but disappointed. I wanted Ed Carpenter to win. Had a good time, though. Yeah, I wanted Ed to win, too. I did want him to win. As far as the show later on today, I really don't know what's going to go on as of yet. We're kind of getting in that period, which is a little awkward. I'm sure I'm going to bring up both IU and Purdue going to the NCAA baseball tournaments. We'll bring that up later on today. I might drop in a little bit of football. I'm certainly going to drop in a little NBA and a little bit more of a look back. I know a lot of you probably weren't around yesterday to listen, but again, we had Will Power, Ed Carpenter, and Michael Young on to talk about the greatest spectacle in racing. And I'm sure we'll talk about what you can do for the future, because the television numbers are down and I don't know how to get it back. I mean, we throw out all of these thoughts and hypotheticals. I don't know how you get it back. I mean, think about this. I mean, there was a point in time when boxing was one of the most popular sports out there, and it's just kind of a blip on the radar anymore. And unfortunately, I think that is where we are with auto racing right now. And it's not just IndyCar, it's NASCAR too. Their numbers are going down. Their sponsorships are going down. It'd be nice to think of something you can do to, I think, unify it for an all-star race and make it more interesting, but you probably can't because of engine manufacturer connections and sponsorship connections and just the series in general. But I'm telling you what, it's fading. It is fading, and that's too bad. Brian Foley said, did I hear Rossi was the Vegas favorite starting at 32nd? I don't know, but Rossi was incredible on Sunday. Absolutely incredible. Jim Gilmore says it was a lot of follow the leader up front. Decent racing back in the pack. That's true, man. There wasn't a lot of passing, I don't think. How many different leaders did you have that didn't have to go on? Like, how many passed for the lead did you have? What, 3 maybe? Carpenter, Power, Kanan, and then I think everything else, if somebody else took the lead, it was because of fuel strategy, I think. So maybe 3 times. That's got to be changed. Here's what they're going to do. They're going to tweak. They're going to tweak things again and come up with another package that I think makes it more racy. That's the thing about IndyCar that's good. They're always trying to think how to tweak it and how to make it better. Always. Good morning, Corey Brock. Anything else you guys want to talk about this morning before I go? Drop Off Line Sports brought to you by the great folks at Bobcat of Indy. This is the summer vacation edition. Michael says 428 passes for position. Yeah, I was talking about first, though. I was talking about passes for first. I can only remember 3 leaders that didn't come from fuel strategy. I didn't mind it, though, guys. Rick Clark says Danica Axon title. Hey, listen, I asked Ed about this yesterday. Ed said he would offer her a seat again if she wanted to come back next year. A lot of people say that she's absolutely done. We'll see. We'll see when it gets to February, March, and April if she's absolutely done or not. We shall see. All right, anything else before we go, you guys? Bob says Doug Bowles came up into the stands on Carb Day and did jello shots with us. He's a good dude, man. He's perfect for that gig. Perfect for that gig. All right, any summertime shows coming up this week? I think Chesney's in town later on this week, right? I think so. Anything else you guys want to hit before we go? Sean says new track records might help. Miss seeing how much faster these things go. Yeah, the problem is you can't go much faster. I mean, once you got around the upper 230s, I mean, it's not much faster you can go and be safe with it. So, listen, Robin Miller agrees with you, though, Sean, on that point, though. He does. All right. I had a great time at the track. Great seeing a lot of you out there, too. We had a great time on Carb Day, great day on race day. And I've got all that for you later on today. Drop Off Line Sports each and every morning. You guys can ask me questions. Sometimes I'll have her with me. Sometimes I will not. But we will be here each and every morning around 8:30 to 8:40. Brought to you by Bobcat of Indy. Later on today, I'll have some tickets for you. I just don't know what tickets I'll have for you. Good morning, Jay. Good morning, Brian Crow. Thank you, Bobcat of Indy, for absolutely everything. Heath says his sister was at the race, or first. I've never been. Got to go sometime, brother. Got to go. I got to figure out something to do this weekend. Here's what I need from you guys, okay? 2 things. Let's do a local weekend getaway. I want your thoughts on that, okay? Local weekend getaway. And we're actually stopping on my way home for chicken later on tonight. I'm looking for some fried chicken this evening. Where should I stop? Uh-oh. Want to turn this up? This is Yacht Rock, Stephen Bishop, and on and on.
Down in Jamaica, they got lots of pretty women. Steal your money, then they break your heart.
All right, I got a trivia question for you. By the way, the first trivia question was General Public and Tenderness, and that film was 16 Candles. You're right, Chris. Clayton Anderson was awesome. This singer, Stephen Bishop, made a cameo appearance in what comedic film treasure? What do you have? Jeff says it's hard to find good fried chicken. I got to find some on the way home tonight, man. What film that we love? What film was he in that we love? Stephen Bishop, and on and on. Heath Bartlett got it. Famous for getting his guitar smashed in Animal House. He sang, I gave my love a cherry. Stephen Bishop, good call, guys. Hey, thank you for watching Drop Off Line Sports Driveway Edition for summer vacation. Brought to you by Bobcat of Indy. Back with you tomorrow a little bit after 8:30. Chicken. What should I do this weekend to have some fun? I'm not wasting a summer weekend for anything. Ricky Butler, Rick Clark. Am I hooping tonight, Rick Clark, right? Are we doing that tonight, buddy? And I hope you guys all enjoyed the greatest spectacle in racing. Check out Ed Carpenter. Check out Will Power and Michael Young from yesterday. Podcast 1070thefan.com and on Spotify. And for those of you that love yacht rock like this, check out my yacht rock, my smoothing it out yacht rock Spotify playlist. Just look, search JMV and you'll find it. You will love it, guys. Love it. Love you right back, too. Thanks for joining me every day. I'll talk to you later on today at 3. Have a great day, afternoon, evening. Talk to you at 3. Let's hit the button here. Here we go.